that you want and what you need. Today, I'm going to get into social media for student athletes. If you want to get a scholarship, earn a scholarship, and hold on to a scholarship, this is the video that you want to hold on to. This is a video that you need to know about, because in this video, I tell you about not only social media, but how does it impact your time in college? How does it impact your time in recruitment? How does it impact the time that you actually want to get a job, get into a career, get into an internship? You need to watch this video. If you don't watch this video, it's going to be rough for you. It's going to be rough for you. Let's get started. Hoop loudy. One, the first thing I need to tell you off the rip, off the bat is this. Nothing is private. Nothing. You hear me? It's not. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's not private. None of it. None of it is private. None of it. Nothing. I know what you're thinking right now. You said, Bill, but you don't understand, man. I got the right settings. The right settings. I got some security methods in place, and I need to make sure that only certain people can see my posts, man. So I can put all this ratchet, stupid crap up. No, I'm telling you, you cannot do this, okay? Listen, anytime you put it online, it's not private. As soon as you press send, it's not private. I don't care what kind of security settings, privacy settings they didn't trick you into believing. It's not private. I know it's not private. You know how I know it's not private? It's been multiple situations where I've seen people lose out on jobs and lose out on scholarships because of what they thought was private. There's been a situation where someone has literally come to me and said, did you know this person was doing X, Y, and Z? And they're showing me what they're doing on Snapchat. But I know what you're saying. Oh, but Bell, it disappears, man. It just, after 30 seconds, it just goes away into the universe, never to be seen again. It's wrong. I've seen people record, and you know you've seen this too. I've seen people record from a different phone what you're doing on Snapchat, so you can't tell that they recorded. You can't tell they recorded, and you can't tell that they're sending it to anybody else. I literally, no joke, I was on a hiring committee at a university, and there was a young lady who wanted to be a student leader on campus. And I literally remember a video being sent to the hiring committee about this young lady doing some less than desirable behavior with alcohol and drugs. And they sent that to us. So when she came in for her interview, when she sat down, keep in mind, she's already dressed to the nines, dressed to impress, Sunday best, ready for this job. You slide that doggone iPhone across from her and ask her, can she explain this? She has to walk out. You can't explain this. You can't explain this. How are you going to be a leader? How are you going to be a leader on campus when you're engaged in activities like this? When we're trying to make sure that our students are making sound decisions at this university. How can you do that? You can't. Okay? What I'm trying to tell you is this. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm trying to tell you this. This whole idea that anything is private is a lie. There's nothing. I don't care that you have your Instagram on private. It's not private. None of it. Private is you don't put it on the internet. That's what private is. Number two, social media is your cover letter to the world. Now, what is a cover letter? A cover letter is essentially your brag sheet that you give out to an employer or to a job that you're interested in. So you have your resume. Everybody knows what a resume is. A resume, tells you what you've been doing over the previous years, and it gives you a detailed an account of what you've been doing for those years, what type of responsibilities you've had, and different things that's pertinent to that job. A cover letter, many times, employers ask for because it gives you an opportunity to wrap it all up. It gives you an opportunity to kind of summarize. It gives you an opportunity to really dive into exactly why you're looking out, why you're interested in this job. What I'm telling you is your Instagram, your Snapchat, your Twitter, all that stuff is a cover letter for the world. What you don't know is when people apply for a job and that application goes across the hiring committee's desk, the first thing the hiring committee is going to do, whether they admit it or not, is look you up on social media. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I don't care if they're telling you that it's not happening. I'm telling you it's happening. I've done it myself, and it's been done to me. It's just the world we live in. What you put on social media is a cover letter for the world. When they want, whether it's a team that you want to be on, whether it's a team you want to be on, coaches, it's an investment for them to have you on your team. Whether they are paying you or not, whether you're on a scholarship or not, just the idea that you put on their jersey, represent that university, there are board of trustees, there are presidents, there are VPs, there are so many people that you represent, all the student athletes that came before you. You don't have time to be pissing away opportunities because you want to put up foolishness on social media. The stakes are higher for student athletes. You can't get away with some of the things that people get away with to just go to chemistry class and come back to the room and go to sleep. That's not the reality. Okay? So it can cost you. I've seen it. It costs people scholarship opportunities. The same thing is being said for jobs and careers. You got to start thinking about it. You have to cultivate a brand about yourself for positive things and not negative things. And whether you realize it or not, what you post on social media, what you like on social media, what you share on social media, all that stuff will be held against you in the court of public opinion. Period. It's going to be held against you. So I'm telling you, tread light. I know that you feel like, hey, it didn't happen unless I put it on Instagram. Listen to me. Save yourself the time and really try to curate exactly what you want to be communicated out to the world. My last one is this. When you go to a university, there's a thing called the Code of Conduct, okay? Now the Code of Conduct is essentially rules and regulations that binds everybody together and say, listen, we're all on one accord about this. Make sure that everybody gets along fine. Make sure everybody enjoys their stay in college. Let me give you an example. No bullying, no fight, no running around nude, no drugs, no alcohol, no cyberbullying, so on and so forth. But did you know that what you put on social media matters as well? That's in that code of conduct as well. Let's say there's a rule about fighting, and someone brings it to the university's attention that you're fighting and it's on social media. Do you not think that you're going to be held responsible for that? You are. This is not a magical wonderland online that you can't be held accountable for what you're doing there. You're held to those same standards even in your social media account. If you don't get anything from this video, take this sound bite and never forget it. Whatever you put online, I don't give a doggone what platform it's on. All these promises of it disappears is hogwash, okay? It does not disappear. Nothing's private. It can and will be held against you if it's brought up. Whether it be scholarships you want to have, whether it be jobs you want to have, whether it be internships you want to have. It will be brought up. People do search your name, whether they say it or not. So there you have it. I know this is going to be impactful for you, so I'm not going to say I hope you can use this, because I know you can use it. If you didn't get anything that you can use from it, rewind it and watch it again. Because I'm telling you, this is going to save you so much problems, so much trouble in the future. And remember, nothing's private. So as always, whether it's on the court or off, in the classroom or out, graduate at the top of your class. Hoop Loudy.
Mm-hmm.